Hello everyone, Larcenies is here and welcome back to another character breakdown. Well, in the month of October, it's always interesting because it's Halloween time, which means scary movie, some interesting skins that look really cool sometimes, and sometimes there might be a character based on Halloween base. And on top of that, the most important thing, candy. But today, we'll be breaking down Halloween's base character in Paragon, the Countess. We're going to see her abilities, let's see what she's rolling with, let's just see if she's not just a gimmick and she belongs in the Paragon universe. Hope you guys enjoy what you see. So let's see what she has. She can equip growth and corruption cards. Her base attack is at 2, which is pretty bad. Her ability power, which is at 9, which is really great. Durability at 1, which is really horrible. And mobility at 7. So looking at this, she looks like she's really based on the ability power. She can't take a hit to save her life. And she has enough speed, hopefully, to run away. And the base attack is pretty mediocre. But let's just see what she can do. So looking at her skins, I like the black and red. It looks really cool. The crimson red really stands out, even though there's not a lot of it. Then her challenger skin is more white and a little bit of black and red. This has a little bit more color palette, and this looks really interesting if you just enjoy this character. But if you really like the character, you can purchase the red hex skin. This mostly predominantly red, but a little hint of black. But you guys really don't want to see the skins. You want to see what she's capable of, what she can do, and she can earn the name of the Countess. So looking at her ability, she has Slice, which is her base attack. Her R1 ability is called Blade Serpent. It does a little circular move that if it kills an enemy, it could drain a little bit of health and give it to her, which is really effective. Shadow Slip is her primary move that she disappears and does a decent amount of damage, and for 4 seconds you can actually come back if you decide the fight is not worth it. Dark Tide is just a regular AoE move that does a decent amount of damage once you level up a point. And then her primary move, her Feast. When she's hungry, she just craves some blood. She jumps on the enemy and stuns them for a few seconds. After that, she just does a massive amount of damage. But let's just see what kind of cards you put on her. So what kind of cards you put on Countess? I put most cards based on physical attack and cards that give you the best of both worlds with physical attack and health and a little bit of cooldown and just a little bit of physical piercing, so that way her hits can actually do the hits that she wants. This allows her to gain some health, so that way she doesn't become a glass cannon so much because the durability really sucks. And on top of that, it just does the damage she's supposed to be doing because her ability power is really high. So you want to make sure that your cooldown is very low and your damage is really high. But let's just see what she's capable of. Keep in mind I can't do Shadow Slip and I can't do Feast without actually hitting the enemy, but I'll show you that in a few seconds. This is your basic slice combo that you have. This is Shadow Slip in its primary. You can't do it unless you hit someone, but I just wanted to show you the range. I could blink and then come back for a few seconds. Only 4, and then once those 4 seconds is up, I stay where I am. And I get a little speed boost as well. This is your Dark Tide. Nice little cone-like ability that she does in a little wave of her swords and does a decent amount of damage once you level it up high enough. Now this is your Blade Serpent, which is really quick and easy to miss, but once you kill a minion, you get some health. You kill a hero, you get a lot more health. And this is your Feast attack. Nice little close range bite. There's no AoE move, but it does a lot of damage. So let's see those 2 moves I showed you about. Now this is your Shadow Slip and this is your Feast. But I hope you guys enjoy the tunes you're about to hear in a few seconds. And enjoy the show.
We're in control.
The Countess is a great character to use. She starts off very weak, so I recommend fighting out minions before you get to the heroes. But the good thing with Shadow Slip is that you can kind of test her out to see how much damage she's really doing before you can run away. You have 4 seconds before you can run away officially, but if you want to stay in the fight, you can. Shadow Slip is going to be the start of your combos. Dark Tide is going to do a decent amount of damage to minions or enemy heroes who are trying to run away. And your Blaze Serpent, even though it's very quick, if you kill enemies and you kill the heroes, you can get a lot of health back, making her a little bit more survivable. Now the bad thing about Feast is that it has no AoE moves, so you want to really fuse it with Shadow Slip, so that way you can get a lot of damage done. So you want to just really do Shadow Slip, then try to, if you have enough mana, do a Blaze Serpent, and then end it off with a Feast, so that way you can do enough damage that you need to do. Now I recommend cards on physical attack, cooldown time, and some health, so that way she can survive a fight, do a lot of damage, and get the abilities as fast as possible. Now one thing about Countess I noticed, aside from the fact that she has no escape moves, is that she's more of a one-on-one fighter. So she's not really good against multiple heroes. You really want to just single them out and do enough damage. I see that being a problem because sometimes people like to team up, and let's just see how she fares with that. But that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe to see more breakdowns and let's plays that I do. Share with friends if you think they'll be interested in Paragon. Until then, I'll see you.